adlaw sa tanan, karon atong hisgutan nga usa ka literatura nga nag-ulohang The Magnificence nga gisulat ni Estrella D. Alfon. Kini nga literatura naggikan sa Rehiyon 7, partikular sa lalawigan sa Sugbo o mas naila nga Cebu.
Let's have a short background about Region 7.
Region 7, or known to be as the Central Visayas, consists of 4 provinces. The provinces were known before as Buglas, or Negros Island, Katagusan, or the Siquijor,
Bohol or Boho or the Bohol,
and Sugbo is the Cebu. Cebu is known to be the leading growth center in southern Philippines. This region is dominated by the native speakers of Cebuano.
Let's know more about Estrella D. Alfon.
Estrella D. Alfon is one of the most prominent writers in the country, for she is recognized to write about the feminist movement. She was born in San Nicolas, Cebu City on March 27, 1917. During her college, she was mistakenly diagnosed with tuberculosis. She was sent in sanitarium to be quarantined, and because of that, she decided to stop in his pre-medical education. She finished the Association of Arts degree instead. She was a prolific story writer, journalist. In spite of being a Cebuana, she wrote almost exclusively in English. She published her first story, Grey Confetti, in the Graphic in 1935. She was also the only female mentor on the Veronicans, an avant-garde group of writers in the 1930s. She received multiple awards. She died on December 28, 1983 due to heart attack.
Magnificence by Estrella D. Alfon. The characters in this story are Vicente, the bus conductor, the children's mother, Oscar, the little boy, and the nameless little girl. The story happened at the house of the 2 children.
Magnificence by Estrella D. Alfon. There was a little girl of 7 and her brother Oscar, who is an 8-year-old boy. Their mother is the president of their village. One day, there was a neighborhood association meeting in their village. A man named Vicente, who is a bus conductor, praised the 2 children, but the mother answered to his praise that the 2 children are lazy to do their homeworks. Then, Vicente volunteered to be the tutor for the 2 children because he had nothing to do every evening. The mother nodded. From that day, Vicente went to their house every night to teach the kids to solve fraction for Oscar and write correct phrases in English for the little girl. Because of Vicente's kindness, he knows what the kids desire. He promised the kids that he would give them pencils. One evening, he did bring the pencils. Oscar received 2 pencils, 1 blue and 1 green, while the little girl received 3 pencils. The 2 pencils are just like Oscar's, but colored yellow and red, and the 3rd pencil is a wide jumbo-sized pencil. The girl jumped and shouted with glee. The mother told the kids to say thank you to Vicente. Oscar smiled and said thank you. He's going to kiss Vicente, but Vicente told him that boys don't kiss boys. Then, the little girl went to the man shyly and embraced and kissed Vicente on the cheeks. The next day, the 2 kids were proud and happy in school, showing off their new pencils, and all the girls and boys had been envying them. At dinner, they still talk about the pencils, but their mother stopped them. Then they talk a little about Vicente, but their father did not pay any further attention. That evening, Vicente arrived earlier than usual. The kids immediately told Vicente of the envy of their schoolmates and asked him to buy them more pencils. Then Vicente told Oscar to get him a glass of water. After that, Vicente held the little girl in his lap gently, but the girl told him not to carry her because she was heavy. Vicente shook his head and said nothing. The little girl jumped out on Vicente's lap because she felt uncomfortable and frightened. Suddenly, the mother arrived holding a glass of sarsaparilla. The little girl looked up at Vicente frightenedly, in her eyes dark pools of wonder. fear, and questions. She looked at her mother and saw the beloved face transfigured by some sort of glow. The mother told the girl to come close to her, and the girl went and told the kids to go upstairs while Vicente stayed in the room. After that, the mother slapped Vicente hard in the face repeatedly. Vicente couldn't do anything but accept the enter slap that the mother gave him. The mother thus shut his mouth, and with those hard force slaps, she escorted Vicente right to the door, looked after him, and closed the door. The mother asked the little girl to take a bath quickly, and also asked the kids to throw away all the pencils that Vicente gave them. Then the mother led the little girl to her bed, made her lie down, tucked the covers gently, and put her to sleep. The lesson I learned from the story is don't just trust someone. Not all the people who show us kindness are really good people. Sometimes they only show that they are good because they have a bad intentions towards us or the people around us. In addition, the story wants to remind the parents not to entrust their children to just anyone, especially men, because the child is not yet naive and we don't know what someone is planning, so we must be aware.